Why is it in the starting soon screen? I thought I switched it over. Hold on. Nah. Hold on. Like this. Normally I should be able to switch it just using my hotkeys and stuff. No idea why it didn't work. Right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Not only is the music audible to you guys, but I can also hear it because I am playing it as a regular MP4 file. I could play it as an MP3 file. You are right about that. And I am currently realizing I could actually be doing that. I did not think that far ahead. Oh wow. Whatever. If it works, it works. That's the important stuff. The stream is so hard behind. Yeah, I see. It is like 20 seconds or 30 seconds behind. Can't do much about it though. But yeah, as I said, the music's audible to me too, so I might turn it louder or quieter, just depending on what song is playing currently, and I did not make that. On what song is playing currently and what is happening right now. Because if something's loud's happening, then I gotta turn it up a little bit. But outside of that, welcome to you, Slime Rancher. I need to water the drones, otherwise they won't work. Should I explain how Slime Rancher works? I don't think I need to. I mean, I feel like everyone's seen Slime Rancher at some point in their life. It used to be pretty popular a couple of years back. I mean, like 6 years ago it was... What, was it 6 years ago? I feel like 4 years ago was it 3. Something like that. I might be completely tweaking, I'm bad with dates. But I do remember that one point where fucking everyone was doing Slime Rancher content. Like all the gaming channels. Not the more mature ones like Markiplier stuff, but more like the ones like Blitz or stuff like that. They were really into Slime Rancher. I mean, Blitz used to be modding the hell out of the game too, but yeah. Nowadays it's way less popular. I mean, I haven't seen any Slime Rancher videos on my career page in like, what, 3 years? Which is kind of sad, because the game's absolutely amazing. I mean, it's my personal favorite game, aside from Superliminal, but that is a one-time game. I mean, I have 3 different categories. There's the consistent game, a game that I just play consistently every week or something like that, which is Trackmania. That's number 1 there. Then there's the type of game that I just love, but it's more of a one-time experience thing. Like, you go through it, you get emotional and stuff, but then if you do it again the second time, it's just not the same. So that's kind of where Superliminal is at, and then there's just, I love this game, and that's just Slime Rancher. I mean, the art style itself alone is more than enough to put it in top 10. I mean, look at this. Look, this, it's adorable. Look at the dude. Look him in the eyes and tell me that it's not top 10 games of all time. Look at this little dude. The glitchy slime. Look at this dude. I mean, there's a literal glitch slime. Where is it here? Look at this dude. Or the saber slime. Or the Largo slimes. The tar. Great. Yeah, no, but there's just a lot of different stuff in this game. Just tiny details and stuff that just make it amazing. Something about 1 minute, more than a minute. I did refresh to the site, I think it helped a little bit. Yes, it helped a lot. Oh, okay. There might be that. You might just have to refresh it a bit. Because it doesn't have to be necessarily something on my end, it could also just be from Twitch as well. Or both at the same time. It doesn't have to be an isolated fault pointed at someone. Or something. So, shall I show you guys around my farm? Okay, I have already played the game. I mean, you can see right there. Hold on, I can actually just show you, there, okay. I've played this game a couple of times. Load. This is the one I'm currently playing. But I've also played it before. Chill, I'll be low cortisol. Don't ask me about the names, okay? I played this before. And then I played it again and started a new world. And then this is my current world that I started like last week or something like that. Wait. No, this is my current game. Yeah, and that's the old one. So it's like from oldest to newest. Also, Wii Sports were right here. Instantly recognize the music. Whatever crazy name. I told you to leave the name be. It is what it is. We don't talk about it. Yeah, no, but it's just a chill game I like playing. So I'm gonna say the goals for today after I've shown you all around. Let's start off right here at the lab. Let me turn the Wii Sports Resort music down a bit. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Right, way better. Now here we have the lab, of course, with the different resources and with the different resources and stuff. The things you can craft. And the different things I haven't bought yet, since I don't really need them so far. There's also Victor's place down here. I did already do the first and second part of this. Now it's just the last one left over to unlock this thing. But we're not really gonna grind this out right now. I mean, I guess we could. But I'm not sure I want. I think I want to focus on one specific one, then move on to the next one, then to the next one. So I think we'll start off with Oliver's. So this is the lab right here. We have a little water pump right here, because every time you go down into Victor's simulation and come back out, your water is completely gone. So I installed a water pump right here. That way I have 2 heartbeat fields right here. And the drones assigned to like feed them and take stuff into here. It used to be directly into there to get the materials, but now I've moved it to right here. Because that got filled up real quick. Music going crazy right now. Then we have the caves. Here we have some Oddishes. Oddish? Oddish, no. I missed it. Odd onion. There. Mixed up with another game's resource. Yeah, you have some odd onions right here. And carrots, of course. They just grow as well. No idea why. I think they're just part of the odd onions. Either that or somehow glitched the game. Yeah, here you have some more largos. These are of crystal slimes mixed with hunter slimes. So they go in this and they do crystals that do a little bit of damage. See? We have, of course, also the boom mixed with radioactive slimes. And they get fed these things. What are they called again? Oka, I think, right? Watch the knowledge. Yeah! Peep the knowledge, bro. We're cracked at this, we know everything. Why are you on the wall? Get off the wall, bro. Right here we have an incinerator with the lava slimes. And we have a little puddle right here with the puddle slimes. Now I have it hooked up so that one, the one heartbeat right here, field, gets brought straight into the incinerator right there. So they get ash and they get fed. We also have 2 little chicken coops right here for painted chickens, painted hens, yeah. And one for briar hens right next to us. Wait, was it stony or briar? No, it's stony hens. Yeah, I should probably get one for briar hens sometime, but I don't really need it right now, so I don't think I'll go hunting for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like keeping 1 rooster and then 2 chickens for it. Oh, I messed it up over here, hold on. You need 2 roosters too then. Right there. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. The rest can go into here. Yeah, I already have a tiny bit of a system set. I don't really need the hands right now. But I am keeping them in case I need them, like, maybe for trades or whatever. But so far, everything is more just reliant on vegetables and stuff. It's a vegan farm, you can say. We have a mint mango over here, which is connected to this here, where I mixed up my honey slimes with some saber slimes. That's honey blocks. No, hey. I forgot you can't put them back in there. Hey, give me these, because some haven't transformed for some reason. You. And you right here. Eat. Wait, there's 3 that haven't transformed. Hello? Hey. Hey. Hello? Yo? What the fuck? What are we doing? Stay in here. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen, though. Yeah, they broke the roof somehow. Oh. As I was saying, we have some more mint mangoes over here. And we also have over here the... I forgot what their name was. Mosaic slimes mixed with dervish slimes. So they make fire and tornadoes, which is wonderful, of course. And lastly, down here, we have some Tangle. Yeah, Tangle mixed with, what was it? Quantum slimes. And these just get their lemons. They just get to chill down here on their own. So that's the farm. Hope you'll like it. The goal is for me to unlock either this zone right here for Oliver. Are you Oliver? I forgot what your name is. Ogden, oh my god. Jesus, holy memory. Or Victor's lab over here. Or the third option. Forgot what her name was. We can unlock her place as well. What's her name? Mochi Mouse, yeah. We could also unlock her place. Now, her place is the largest, I think. No, someone had a huge place, I forgot who. 1, 2, 3, 4 fields right there. Victor was not the one with the largest place, I'm guessing it's Ogden. Not sure. But Ogden is probably the easiest, because he needs the least amount of things collected for his. So I might start off with Ogden, to be honest. Let's do that after we get this real quick. Oh, this one's for Titan Drill, god damn. Ogden's quest is pretty simple. He just wants these cocadobas. I think that's what they're called. He just wants them collected and given to him. Yeah, Kukadoba. And in return he'll give you tofu. And if you give him 150 for his last quest, you can get this area right here. Yeah, this is the huge one. Look, one spot right there, one spot right there, one. That is 6 spots right there. Plus something back there, I don't know what that is, and something over there, which I also don't know what that is, but that looks cool. So his is probably like the best, in my opinion. Yeah, there's something back there, I don't know what that is though. There's like a sort of cave or secret path back there that I really want to check out. Also, I need to save from time to time, just because my PC likes to crash, and if it crashes, I might get reset. not reset completely, but like I get set back like what 10 minutes of progress or something like that. So that's kind of annoying. So I like to save every now and then, just in case. Think of it as you would when working with Blender. If you have a shit PC, you gotta save every now and then so that your PC doesn't crash, and then you lose everything. This is kind of a bad, not perfect position. Ow. These things right here are the best because they give you 5 each if you crack them open, which is really nice. But you can also just collect them manually by running around and getting these one by one. It is alright in the beginning, but later on when you already have got to look for that, so keep a lookout for that. Wow, English is not my thing, is it? See, like that one. Just hidden up there, in the plants as well. So you gotta kind of keep an eye out for them. Down here there's usually a lot. Yeah, see right here. Right here. Anything over here? No. Usually there can be... Oh, I forgot I have something cooked. Usually there can be one right over there as well. There's some around this tree always. No, it's dried up. Sad. Very sad. You can also find one down here. Yep. Give me that. Oh. There. R.I.P. There's also one right here usually, and one up here. This one's kind of rare. I don't usually check for this one. I have some spots memorized for where they can spawn, but that is just from repetition, from collecting them a lot, not really from actively trying to remember where they can be. They can also be in completely different spots though. Also another not crack right. Ooh, look at them. Oh, 2 over here, that's really nice. If I remember correctly, you could go back there. Yeah, I think you can. Right here? Yep. And then you can collect some more, which is what it is to not bite. And then bite. So they do take quite a bit before they actually get into action. Where's the nearest nut crack? Oh, right here. Yeah, and if you already keep sucking with the vacuum before it's cracked, then you'll just suck them right up. They won't spray out everywhere. So it helps keep it way more organized. And helps prevent them from like jumping out into the water or rolling away to a spot where you don't see. We got some tofu. Now I could use the tofu on some slimes for them to eat. Wait, oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot to turn off the timer and keyboard from Trackmania. Oh well. I didn't realize I could see my WSD keyboards. Oh wow, he's pressing W when walking forwards. Awesome, thank god he's got the details up on screen, otherwise I would have never known. Yeah, no, see, but that's what I was... That's what I was saying about the crash, and we lost all the cocodobos, so we have to go pick them all up again. This does happen quite often, so this is why I usually save a lot. I forgot to save right after we got back, though I should have probably done this. Alright. Everything should be working again? Hopefully. Oh. Okay, no crash. I got scared for a second because this thing froze. As I was saying, once again, This is why we save the game. So that we don't lose stuff. Because this does tend to happen pretty often. Usually not this often, but pretty often. Ow, ow. Mean ass slimes. I'm just trying to walk by my own businesses. Just fighting me. Yeah, you see this? You see this? That's what I mean. That's just rude. Who taught you these manners? You just bite anyone? Then again, I guess I am stealing their favorite foods. Oh well, who cares? Listen man, I need it more than you do. I need the cocadoba. Ow, ow, ow. What? Hello? Steam? Why is Steam sabotaging me? Also, fuck off. Why is Steam sabotaging me? Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, fuck it up. Tiny distraction. Around the tree, none. Yeah, that one's right up. I think everything should be the same as it was before, with only some slight changes. So all the cocadobas should be in the same places as before. Which means there should be 2 over here. They will not get bombed by one of the slimes. Oh wait, never mind. Only one. That's just mean. That's just mean. That's just rubbing dirt into the wound. Salt. Salt? What was the saying? Rubbing the wound on salt. The wound rubbing salt, dirt on. Yeah. Sure, whatever I just said. Can I get my energy back? Thank you. No, there's also a cocadoba right up here, not on this one, on this one here. Yep. Thank you. So the boulder's right there, keep that in mind. We gotta go back there later. I really don't get how those boom slimes explode so much without getting CTE, or at least some form of brain damage. That's gotta be unlocked. Or just slid past. Now hold on a second, what are you doing over here? Where are you hiding from? Glow rocks. Ooh, those glowing rocks. Hey, that's pretty cool actually. Already collected the cocadobas over here. We did not collect them up here though. Hello, can I stand? Thank you. That one's right up. How sadly. Whoa, none up here? That's crazy. We got some bad luck this time. Usually there's always like at least 2 or 3 up there. So that's interesting to see. Yeah, this is behind the waterfall. This is the second way you can take to get back here. Thank you. Now I'm gonna be on my way. Y'all can go fight or whatever you do. We got 33. Should we head back or should we try to get a little more? I think we should head back and then sleep the night to respawn everything. Now, really important. We learn from our mistakes and save the game. There we go. Alright, now we can't lose the tofu anymore. Or the spicy... No. The spicy tofu or the cocadova. Words are hard, I know. Let's go sleep the night, then go through real quick and water all the drones, and then we can do the Ogden quest again. We can advance it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just gotta keep the farm running while I do the quest. I am so confused right now. Don't know why my stream was crashed. My PC had nothing wrong. I was just able to play on. My stream was just crashed for no reason. Oh my god. What a bother. Anyways, what I was saying is after we have put all the slimes in their own enclosures, we can spruce up the farm with decoration stuff such as grass, trees, rocks, whatever. Just anything works. Lava lamps, so on and so forth. And after that, we can go hunting for these things. The echoes, which are pretty easy to collect from the ancient cities. Ancient rooms. And these things, the ornaments. God, he looks so stupid, I love him. We can collect these as well, and just toss them around the farm. And then we can try to do something cool. Maybe we can make like lights around the fences. Hang the ornaments up along the gates or something. We'll see what we do. Yeah, but that's the plan. Also, we're a third of the way there. We only need 105 more. Yep. And then we can get the expansion. The first of 3. Ow. Please no munchies. Just disposed of him. Poor guy. What are you doing? I do not know what these slimes are up to. No! No! God damn it! I pressed the wrong button. No one saw anything. We don't talk about that. That was just the wind. Very, very strong wind. I know a shortcut. Take the right way? No way. Watch this, nerd. Watch and learn. Was that a complete energy waste? Absolutely, but it was cooler and more stylish. So it was worth it. None over here. You need to stop scaring me, okay? They're just invisible, and then suddenly they turn around and I see a face out of nowhere. So, don't mind me, just passing on by. I'm gonna need my energy back real quick. Can I recharge? Thank you. That way, we can get over here. Move you on out of here. Get up here and then fly up here. Yeah, I learned some strats. Oh, I ranked up as Slime Rancher. I'm Slime Rancher Platinum. Watch me die fucking 20 seconds later by jumping in the water. Any crocodiles down there? Yep. And there's also the port right here, so let's keep that in mind. no more lag? Really? Is it smooth now? Okay, that's cool. That's new. Also, I don't mind it. You can stay that way. Right there. I do wonder what the lore is behind the game though. Like, I already know the story behind, like, Bia and her girlfriend back home, or ex-girlfriend, I guess I should say. And I know the lore behind the guy. Oh, never. I just look over in chat. I see never mind. No, but as I was saying, and I do know the lore behind the guy that left his notes here on this planet, the H notes. I forgot what his name was. And how he like left the farm to go like hang out with his wife or girlfriend, not sure, to like spend the rest of his life with her and experience a new type of adventure. But I don't know what the lore is behind the planet itself. Like, is there lore on how everything formed? Because there are saber slimes, which indicates they were dinosaurs at some point. Because they are said to have met dinosaurs and have been best buddies with them. There's also these glowing rocks and these sort of sigils and different type of drawings on the rocks. I mean, everything indicates sort of past civilization, or at least some sort of history with actual words and communication behind it, not just slimes jumping around. So what happened? That is the question. What happened? Because on one hand you could say the bridges and torches and stuff were all placed by the H guy. But like, no way he did everything. Like at some point there's just too much stuff for just one person to have done everything. So unless the guy is built different, like I'm talking Superman levels built different, something was going on here, some sort of civilization, or at least some sort of group of people have been here. And not just here with the saber slimes, I mean in general on the far range planet. Ouch. Did we go through here? Yeah, I cracked that thing with the... not crack. Teleporter up here as well, keep that in mind. I ain't fucking MatPat to come back, bro. We need game theory on this. Come on. Get to work, bro. Well, what's going on here? I need a 4-hour video talking about tiny little details like the mushrooms being slightly tilted, indicating humans have interfered with their growth or something. Like, I need MatPat on this, bro. We need him back out of retirement. What's interesting, now that I'm talking about MatPat, is, well, I guess I could go in two directions with this conversation. We have the one direction where we just talk about, like, MatPat and game theory in general, or the one direction where we talk about YouTube and retiring. Let's talk about MatPat first, and then we can switch over to retiring. Because I have something to say about both. Now, when it comes to MatPat and game theory, I have noticed the views have gone down a huge chunk. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not a dead channel. Game theories are still fucking rocking. They still have a lot of views. But it's way less than compared to when MatPat was still there. And I completely get why. Because I have stopped watching after he left as well. Not because the hosts are bad or anything, I mean the new hosts look really chill. But MatPat just had this sort of really good personality. Like, he was this overly dramatic, highly energetic and passionate type of guy, right? Like, I mean, if you just heard him go game theory at the end, I can't even do his voice. If you heard him at the end go game theory, then you just notice just from that how much passion he put into it. And that might be because he has his roots in drama and theater. Since he used to do theater back in the day, before he got like big on YouTube. That might be because of that. But at the same time, I think that's just his like once in a million personality. On TikTok as well, a lot of people commenting there about like different stuff. And anytime like game theory is brought up, or just MatPat in general, it's usually the consensus of I stopped watching after he left. Because truth be told, I feel like nobody was watching game theory because of the game theories. Everyone was watching it more because of MatPat's personality and the way he told the game theories. He just had this sort of really charming personality and this amazing storytelling ability that I feel like no one else really has as good as him. So that's probably why the viewership dropped so dramatically. I want to say drastically and dramatically at the same time, so I just said dramatically. Anyways. Oh, the controls are still on screen. Hello? Why is nobody telling me anything? I need communication. Hello? Yeah, and the other direction I could have gone in with that convo is retirement in YouTube. I have seen a lot of YouTubers, and I'm starting to see some streamers going into retirement, which is really surprising. Because for me, growing up, I was like growing up in prime YouTube beginnings. I did like get born in 2010, which is kind of when YouTube started. So like as I grew up, YouTube also got more popular. And I sort of got to like grow up with YouTube. From it being like a small platform with just random bullshit on it, to like... Fuck my life. To like Mr. Beast type of channels nowadays, or hyper edited, extremely precise thumbnails with hundreds of people behind them trying to plan how everything looks and how people will interact with it. And I won't say that's gone in a bad direction, but I won't say it's a good direction either. It's like a sort of chaotic neutral. Some things are a bit too extreme in my opinion. Especially with how people word their titles and stuff. I mean, just look at the sort of YouTube videos where they're like, I'm going into the poorest city ever to see how it is and if I can survive. And it's like, obviously you're not gonna die because you're staying there for 2 days. I mean, you have a camera crew with you, you're rich, you have all the resources you could need, you're not gonna fucking die because you're going to a poor country. But at the same time, it is also kind of needed nowadays. If you want to get the type of viewer base that is into a highly planned out, very sort of complicated videos that are high budget and hyper edited, you kind of need to put a lot of drama into everything. But at the same time, there's also the part of it being like, hey, this can bring attention to stuff. Why are chickens escaping? What was this thing? It can bring attention to stuff though. Like, to give as an example, Dr. Mike is a doctor. I mean, it's in his name. And I have watched him for a long time. But with his reach and him being so popular thanks to his editing, which I won't say is necessarily hyper edited or anything, but it is definitely very high quality editing. Like the different animations, the different blending in of facts, stuff like that. The animations between the transitions, everything, the music. I mean, it is high quality, that's what I'm trying to say. And that helps because it makes it way more palatable to watch his videos, even if he talks about like more complicated types of diseases or how the human body functions depending on what different injury you may get. And that is really good because that just means in general people are learning more about the human anatomy and how to deal with different dangerous situations and how to help people, which is very good. So that is one good point. You get like more reach, so you can spread more knowledge and information. But at the same time, some people do use it in like a way where it's like, you're kind of over-dramatizing everything. Or it's like, hey, be dramatic and stuff, but that is gonna desensitize people from actual issues. If you always see stuff about like wars or this economy is going down with a big old red arrow on the thumbnail and stuff like that, it's naturally gonna desensitize you slowly. You're gonna get less and less like surprised by it and less actually concerned about it. So when actual issues occur and it actually affects hundreds if not thousands of people, you might not care about it nearly as much as you would have before, just because of how much you've been desensitized to it. But that is news in general. If you're always watching the news, you're gonna get desensitized. So I'm not sure how you'd go about that issue. But that's like why I think it can have its bad sides, but it can also have its good sides when it comes to how YouTube has changed over time. No, but what I was gonna say is retirement. Since people have earned a lot of money over time on YouTube, and people have made their careers, put in their 10 years of YouTube, maybe longer, maybe less, and have done everything they wanted to do on YouTube and now just want to like lay back and relax, some people have started going to retirement. Now what that does mean half of the time is they actually stop with YouTube fully, but the other half of the time is more just we're gonna stop being consistent about uploading, and we're gonna stop like trying to overly edit things or overly plan out stuff, and instead we're just gonna kind of like do whatever we want to. Just do stuff for fun. Or the other way around, we plan stuff out a lot, so we earn less money from it because we upload more rarely, but it's a lot more thought out and a lot more of a passion project, so to speak. I think it is kind of sad to see some YouTubers leaving. But at the same time, nothing ever really lasts forever. In fact, for some people, it's better if they just cut it off at their sort of peak before they start dropping off, rather than slowly get a smaller channel till eventually it fizzles out. To sort of leave behind a legacy of some kind. But at the same time, can you stop biting me while I'm trying to fucking talk? Thank you. But at the same time, for other people, it is kind of better if it fizzles out slowly. Because cutting it off suddenly is kind of dramatic in my opinion. Then again, that is because I don't really take YouTube as seriously. Like, I know it can get you money, I know you can plan out stuff, it gives you a lot of creative freedom, you can do amazing stuff on YouTube. But at the same time, I don't really see it as that serious of a thing. I mean, at the end of the day, this app was started as a fucking dating website, and then slowly turned into a media website where we just kind of do random bullshit. Just try to make funny videos, or maybe show a video of you playing the guitar, or something casual, just not really all that serious. I know, punk. Well, yeah, I don't really take it that seriously. So when I see people going on about retiring or stuff, it sounds kind of crazy to me. Because to me, YouTube is just something I do for fun. Like, yeah, I want to earn money later, obviously, since I want to do YouTube full time at some point. I don't want to have to work a job at the same time also have to deal with YouTube. But it's less of a, hey, I want to get like fucking rich. It's more of just, if I reach a certain level where I can get money from YouTube, enough so that I don't need a job, then that's fine. Anything over that is just a cherry on top. I don't really need it, but I'm not gonna be mad about it either. But I'm also not gonna actively try to like overly grind content afterwards just so I can get a bit more money, or just so I can get richer. Because at the end of the day, I'm not really that much of a spender. I spend like what, pure minimum. Oh. Wasn't paying attention to that. So I don't need that much money. So when people say like, hey, they're going to go into retirement, it's usually because either A, they've been uploading like every single day and editing their own stuff or something like that. B, they've been putting a shit ton of work for every single video. Like they've been flying to different countries to visit different stuff, or researching very deeply into different topics, different historical events to get every single detail and then put it onto a video. Like, it's either one of those, Or it's just they're no longer interested in doing content. Which I guess I can get behind, but at the same time it's also kind of weird. Because I don't really get why people take YouTube so seriously. It's one thing to do passion projects that take longer and to like try to get money from them, obviously, so you can pay yourself and your crew. But you shouldn't really like act as if it's that serious. You shouldn't try to grind it out for every single cent it has. You shouldn't really try to calculate every single dollar to see if it's gonna be enough for your whole crew. You should just find a sort of comfortable middle ground. Where you do work, you try to earn money, but at the same time you don't actively fight for your life to earn enough money. You're not like spending different nights awake, weeks on end, working on the same thing for 9 hours a day. There is a middle ground for everything. And I think that's the same for YouTube. So that's why I don't think I'll ever really retire from YouTube. Maybe at some point I'll slowly do less content. But I don't think I'll ever fully cut it off. At least until like I'm like dead or old enough to like not be able to do YouTube anymore. Because if I'm able-bodied and I got free time, then fuck it, why not? That is going into it and seeing it as a sort of art form though. Because I've noticed a lot of people tend to just look at it for the money. Which like fair enough, I mean you can get money from it, but at the same time that's kind of sad. Because to me YouTube's just an art form. I mean it is literal art in my opinion. Because you record whatever you want to record, you edit it however you want to edit it. You can try to showcase it in a more serious way, you can be more laid back about it, you can edit things to be more sort of intense at points, maybe if you're trying to go in a sort of horror direction when playing a video game. Or you can do it in a complete opposite direction, try to make everything funny, like you're not taking anything seriously. And you have full control over all that, you have full sort of freedom over how you want to display everything in the video. And how you want the video to be. And taking that and instead just turning it into whatever gets me the most money, that's what I'm gonna do, is kinda sad in my opinion. To give you an example, Joe Bartolozzi, the guy I watch a lot, and have been watching a lot for like 2 or 3 years now, he's slowly going to retirement, not as in like directly, but more like transitioning. I mean, he has said it himself on stream. He's slowly doing less and less content. He doesn't really want to cut it off suddenly, but he wants to slowly ramp it down. And not gonna lie, as much as I love Joe and agree with most of his opinions, that is kind of crazy to me. I mean, not to like say he's done too little or anything, because at the end of the day, it's his own will. He has the ability to choose whatever he wants to do. But to me, it's fucking insane. Because the people I'm used to retiring have been doing content for like 10 years minimum. Before they slowly go, hey, okay, I think I'm gonna finish off now. And him, after only like 2 or 3 years of really being trending, suddenly going, okay, I think I'm gonna slowly transition to retirement, is kinda insane to me. I know it's not full retirement, like not in the same sense as usual, where it's, okay, we're gonna cut off content completely, but more like, okay, over the next couple of years, I'm gonna slowly cut down on the content I make. But it still sounds weird. Because I can't really get behind the motive, you know? I mean, if you've only been doing YouTube for 2 to 3 years, then like, why stop now all of a sudden? Like, was he not passionate about it from the beginning? Did he just do it because first, okay, this is working out, so why not, I guess? I mean, some of it has to be passion, because he does do, for example, his philosophy videos and stuff, where you can tell he's more genuinely interested in, like, talking about stuff. He also does seem to have fun with games. I mean, he gets really into it, like, voicing the characters and stuff. So, from one perspective, it seems like he's pretty interested and passionate about his content, both Twitch and YouTube-wise. But from another perspective, it's also like, how are you that quickly done with it then? Don't you want to like have a full-on career that's like long? Because whenever I think about my future, like not just slowly until like 5 years from now, I'm thinking like future. I'm still gonna be making content. It's just gonna be slightly less. Because I want to reach the point where I can pay editors to edit my stuff. And then I can just stream it and be done for the day. I'll still edit my own videos occasionally because I love editing my stuff. But I'm very slow at it, that's why I don't want to be the one doing it. Because I like to take my time with it. I don't like editing quickly and spend like 9 hours on one session. Which you kind of need to do if you want to upload like every day. And I just can't do that type of stuff. That burns me out instantly. So getting an editor is kind of like my goal. And then after that I can try to slowly expand, slowly get more views and just upload more content in general to make more money. Because then I can get another editor for like the VODs or another editor for like the raw videos. I mean, I already have Tryfox for the VODs, but if I'm going to be streaming every day, he's not going to be able to keep up. I'm going to need like 2 editors at least. Because I don't expect Tryfox to sit there 4 hours every single day editing my VODs. Especially not since I wouldn't do it myself. I mean, he would be getting paid for it, of course. But still. I just ate more. And then after I've gotten to the point where I can pay editors to edit my stuff and don't have to edit it constantly myself, that's when I can really start like going into passion projects and stuff. Because I am interested in doing different stuff later on in my career. I don't want to just stick to gaming. I have some different stuff I'm interested in. But before I start anything else, I want to get my YouTube working. And then I can expand into different stuff. Also, I think the guy left. The Mr. C Bunny guy from earlier. Because he said, yay, no more lag, then never mind. And after that, my viewer count went down to 1, which is me on my phone. So I think he got fed up with the lag. I just imagine him sitting there, scrolling on his phone, he finds my shit, he watches it, he's like, oh my god, it's so laggy. And then it's like, oh wait, it's clear, finally! And there's the fucking lag. God damn it, yeah, fuck it. No, never mind. I'm actually gonna watch someone else. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. No, but like to give you an example of what I want to do later. For example, horror reactions. I'm a pretty big fan of analog horror and just horror in general. So I'd love to do a horror reaction someday. And maybe even do my own thing. I mean, technically I've already started it, but until someone finds it, I'm not gonna talk about it. like something awesome, if that could happen one day, would be if I could just like chill and react to some analog horror series with another horror creator, or with a different analog horror series maker, or just horror series in general, or just horror in general. Can be games or anything. Because I think it would be awesome to get an introspective from someone else while reacting. Because we could react to something and be like, oh my god, that's fucking scary as hell. And then afterwards, we could be like, okay, how do you think he did it though? Or how do you think she did it though? How do you think they did the CGI? Do you think they did it with the sort of green screen and then just adding it in using Blender? Do you think they custom made a suit and then recorded it separately from the scene and then just added it post-editing? Or do you think they did it at the same time? How do you think they even came up with this? What do you think was their train of thought when writing the script for this part? Right? Like, I feel like that would be very interesting to see. But that's getting more into nerdy shit. So I feel like a lot of people wouldn't really be interested in it. So that's why I want to do it later on, when I'm not as worried about money or anything. Ouch. Literally got bombed. Maybe also music. I'd be pretty interested in getting into music a little bit. And also, game dev. I mean, I've tried it a couple times before and it's been very fun every time. Just a bit infuriating to get to learn slowly. You need a lot of time for it, which I don't really have. So that's kind of sad. We need 8 Coca-Cola. So that's kind of my plans for the future. Of course I want to do other stuff as well. Voice acting, directing my own fucking movie. Not as in a Hollywood movie, but just a YouTube movie. Listen, I want to dream high, aim high, but not that high. I don't think I'll be the next fucking Kane Pixels. Or Curry Baker. So let's not think that far ahead yet. Ow, 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 oh my fucking god, go fuck yourself, you son of a bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, excuse my language, but holy fuck, man. Are they fucking comboing me, trying to kill me instantly? What was that, 4 different bites? Jesus fucking Christ, calm the fuck down, bro. No, go off. Go away. Fuck off. Bitch. Rude ass slimes, bro. Rude ass slimes. Genuinely no manners, no nothing. Alright, one last one. Now, let's find a portal. I guess we could take one extra with us for funsies. Yeah. There should be a portal over here. If it's gonna be started, that's a different question. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It is started, very nice. Alright, let's see what happens if we get them all in. I'm so excited to see. Oh my, oh dear, that's so many cocodobas. I can taste it now. Hearty cocodoba and parsnip pie. Sweet cocodoba jam for years. Oh, cocodoba omelets with painted hen eggs. You've given me such gift here, Beatrix. I'm so grateful. Ogden's retreat is now yours to use as you see fit. But, you know, if you want to keep exploring the wilds and give me cocodobas, I'd be happy to pay you in tofu. So thanks again, Beatrix. It was great working with you and getting a chance to talk to someone. Life on the range is wonderful, but it can get a little lonely out here when it's just you and the memories you can't let go. So it's good to have someone who's there for you, even if they just listen every now and then. Thanks for listening, Beatrix. Now let's get back to work. Yeah, in fact it's lonely as hell. Farming in general, sort of solo and stuff. But in this game, if you had this sort of situation, I feel like I'll be lonely as hell. Just you on a whole different planet, doing your own farm all alone. That would be really sad. I mean, some people fucking love it. Some people are hermits. They love this shit. I'm not a hermit. That is the opposite of me. I love socializing, just have a limit to it. Thanks to my social anxiety. Now, what is this thing? I was very curious about this. What is this? Can I track it? I can't! Bruh! Man! Oh, I got scammed. I got scammed, that's crazy. Okay, 6 pods, that's really good. And what's over here? Literally nothing. Well, that's disappointing. What do you give me? Woo! Royal honey! Give me that. Royal jelly. That is very useful, especially for the double drones. The drones that do 2 things at the same time. Alright, well, we unlocked Ogden's place now, so that's really nice. That is 1 out of 3 complete. Now we just have Mochi Miles and Victor. And I'm not sure which would take longer. I think Mochi Miles is. I think Victor's is way quicker to get. Right? Yeah, 600 of those. You could get about 70 every single time you go in for a run. Yeah, you can get that in like 10 runs. Of course that'll take a little while. But it isn't that bad. Let's see Mochi's. Or Miles's. What do they call it? Let's go Miles. I think calling them Mochi is a bit weird since it's a food. Yeah, 700 and you get like 50 per run. Yeah, fuck that. That's like 14 runs, bro. Oh my god. I'm not trying to do all that, bro. We do have Ogden's place now. So that is 1 worry less. That is very cool. You know why I want to do it the way I want to do it? With having all the slimes separately? That's because if I have all the slimes separately instead of as largos, then I can also get all their favorite foods instead of just 1 favorite food for 1 of the 2 types of slimes that is combined. Or just a general fruit that is mutual for them and not their favorite though. Just so it can work for the other slimes on the same plot as well. Like on the same zone as well. Like I can use the lab as an example. Yeah, the heartbeats are very good for the stone slimes, it's their favorites. But they're kinda useless for the phosphorus pink slimes. And the pink slimes don't have a favorite, but the phosphorus slimes do. It's cubed berries. So if I could get those instead for them, that would give me a lot more clothes from them, and with that, a lot more money. Plus, it's also just for funsies. I want to have their favorite foods and stuff, since they're really cute. I like the slimes. Look at them. They're fucking adorable. Cute little boobs. I'm realizing now, I don't think I've climbed up here yet. Let me do that. I want to see if there's anything up here. Maybe a treasure pod? Okay, nothing back there. Maybe up here somewhere? I don't think so. Also, one of my favorite things about this game is the lack of invisible walls. Like, after you've unlocked a zone, you can do whatever the fuck you want there. You can fly anywhere. There is no invisible wall stopping you. Only from zones that you haven't unlocked yet. But I've unlocked every single zone in this game, I think. So I can fly anywhere. Well, outside of the expansions. I'm talking about this map right here. About this. The far range. Along with the glass desert. So I love that about this game, because then I can just like fly anywhere. Because the thing about me is I'm not the average player. I'm not really gonna walk down the middle. I'm more just gonna fly around different walls and try to climb everywhere out of boredom. That's also another thing I liked about Minecraft a lot. While Minecraft is kind of boring, in my opinion, for me I mean, not in general. In general it has a lot of different stuff you can do in it. But for me personally it's kind of boring. I did like the freedom of it. Like, I could do stuff however the fuck I wanted to. I could break anything however I wanted to. I could use the pickaxe, I could have used the creeper explosion, I could have used TNT. I could have mined cobblestone normally, I could have made a cobblestone generator. I could have set up something with redstone maybe. Like, there's so much different stuff to do in Minecraft. I really like about that. I really like that about Minecraft, is what I say. The same way I really like in Slime Rancher, how you can set up the different plots however the fuck you want to. You're not really limited. You can set up any of these and then you can upgrade these as well in different types of ways. You can get an incinerator and then upgrade it so you can actually house these lava slams if you want to. If not, you can just keep it in incinerator so you can throw stuff away. You can get random ass glow lava lamps that have no use other than being cute as hell. Like, there's so much stuff in this game that is just really fun. But I think that's where I'm gonna end it for now. I don't really know what I could do else. I mean, I could continue the questline with Victor or with Mochi Mouse. But I think I'll keep that for next time. I think I'll end it here for now. And then go on with one or the other next time. So that's it. Goodbye.